Today I'm looking at one of Ezoic's analytics features, and it's called NicheIQ Topics. It ranks topic IDs for you based on potential, so you can know what to work on for your site. Let's look at that. So finding the right topics to write about is always hard. It's hard when you're starting out, and it's hard once you've covered a lot of ground already to always find these new hidden gems. That's why publishers like myself spend a lot of money on tools to help uncover articles with great potential. Now, Ezoic knows this, and they've asked us, their publishers, what we were struggling with and decided to help out with this free NicheIQ Topics tool. All you have to do is activate it here on the site, and then the topics immediately will start to populate. So of this site I haven't activated it on yet, so just click on here, and then you get all of your topic ideas. Now, this offers you insights into what content is working for competitors and what content gaps you have in your niche. You get 3 ways of looking at content gaps: from topic suggestions, competitors overview, and the competitors list. Now, the topic suggestions, this will be where you'll spend most of your time when using this tool. When you click on this tab, you'll see a list of topics that you could write about. Now, each topic has a few additional columns of information to help you decide what your next topic should be. The potential, this is a metric Ezoic calculates to determine the topics with the highest potential for your site. It's based on search volume and keyword difficulty scores, so it also looks at what your site might be ready for, what topics your site could rank for. It has search volume, an estimate of how many searches the topic gets each month. Now, this probably is a bit on the low side, like most other tools have. And you have a keyword difficulty, that's a measure of how difficult it will be for your domain to rank for this topic. It's based on the search volume of the topic, your domain authority, and the relevancy of the topic to your site. And you have a column covered, and this is if you've covered a topic already. Now, you can mark any of these topics as covered, so the value no will turn into a yes. You're also able to sort or filter on any of these columns to get your ideal set of topics. Now, I'll show you how I use that in a second, but first I want to look at the competitors overview real quick. This tab shows you which domains you compete with the most. So I have competing domains with the most overlap. Those are pretty broad domains. And you can also see which domains consistently rank better than you. Now, you get the top competitors for your niche determined as the sites that rank for a lot of the same keywords as you do, and you get an overview of the amount of domains that rank worse, equal, or better. Now, the competitors list, this is a full list of all of the competing sites with your website with a ratio of how much overlap there is between this website and yours. There's also a rank delta score, which indicates if this domain is outranking you for a lot of topics or not. So you can immediately see how you're doing compared to the competition. And the best thing about this tool is that it's free in your Ezoic account. And I use Ezoic for all of my display ads on our sites because Ezoic gets you great revenue, but also access to great tools like this one and big data analytics as well. Now, other than that, it's a pretty light tool when it comes to keyword research, and that comes with its advantages and disadvantages. The pro is that it's very easy to use. You can see they've stripped away hard to understand metrics and search options to only focus on your site. So you don't have to go through dashboards of keywords like with other general tools. It's really geared towards the publisher that wants answers quickly and to the point. Now, I also like the potential column because it's a way to sort not only on keyword volume, but also on the ability of your site to rank for that topic. And I think this metric is a great extra step towards finding keywords that your site is ready for now. I find myself doing a lot of long tail keywords and keywords with very low difficulty, even when my site is pretty large already. So I should probably move on to these larger topics as well. So that's a huge advantage to other tools. Although a lot of tools have come out with suggestions to tackle like Ubersuggest and the Surfer SEO Flow tools that I previously looked at. But of course they're paid tools. Now, the best feature might be the ability to mark a topic as done, so you can keep track of what you've written already and what topics you could still cover. I know I've done my fair share of that manually in an Excel sheet or even in my head, trying to remember everything we've already covered. And I also like the competitors list to quickly see which competitors are in my field, and a lot of them I already know, but there were some I didn't have on my radar yet. Now, that being said, the topics tool is a very bare bones keyword tool. It doesn't let you search for new keywords like other tools do. It is only there to find the best potential for your site right now. So that's a different approach than you might be used to. That's also one of the major drawbacks for smaller sites, You only get very closely related topics in the suggestions. So you already have to have some content on the topic in order for new suggestions to start coming in. So it isn't a great tool for newer sites or sites looking to expand into new territories. And you also need to vet these topics yourself. I think for the larger topics the data is fine, but when looking at low competition keywords, I get some very weird competition suggestions, like 2x spicy sauce for my recipe blog. There's loads of competition on that. Or best scuba diving vacation packages for my smallest site that I just started. It has a competition of 1, but there's no way that I can rank for that. We talk about surfing and water sports in Kauai, and there are huge publications ranking for a topic like this. So you still have to think for yourself a bit here. Now, I have been using it for some time and do have some cool results here. I found the best options with looking for keyword difficulty of 1 or 2 for now, at least until my sites have improved their topical authority, but I'm also going to try a few of the larger topics as well and see what happens there. And I'll keep you posted on that. Now, one suggestion was cassava cake recipe, which I now rank for and gives me 700 page views per month. The great thing is that it also gives me Pinterest traffic, so it's not just for SEO. You can see the chart here where I get SEO traffic from Google, but also a lot of Pinterest traffic, which is the large spike. And once you're done with the keyword, you can just mark it as covered in the tool so you can make the suggestions better and better. You can also mark ones as covered if you've written about it already, but just in a slightly different query form. There are a few suggestions in there that I already did cover, but you can easily remove those. And I also did a whole section on kanikama, which you may know as surimi sticks. And by searching the topic suggestions for that word, I got a bunch of them, and now I have over 1,000 clicks per month on those articles in total. And you can see Google is trying to decide if my site has enough topical coverage here to rank for the overall broader terms of kanikama. So I get a few spikes here and there, and it's still deciding if my site is good enough for those broader terms. So who's the Ezoic NicheIQ Topics tool for? Well, I first thought this tool was for beginners because of the easy to use interface and bare bones data you get. But the more I use it, the more I understand that it's not for beginners at all. It's for publishers that want a simplified way to order their topic ideas for their highest potential. The more topics your site already covers, the better the suggestions become. So while it isn't the best tool for new bloggers starting out, it's a great way to ensure you cover your existing topics fully. It's best to stick with the topic suggestions and not to use it as a low fruits tool and search for very low difficulty keyword opportunities. And it's better to follow the opportunities your site might be ready for according to the tool, because that's one of the major advantages here. It looks at your site, at your competitors, and it scans what opportunities there are for you right now. I think the tool is great for publishers who don't want to get into all of the details of other keyword tools and just start writing about the most important topics for their site. It could also be in addition to your current tool stack to uncover new opportunities you might not have thought of otherwise, but don't expect a full keyword research tool because in that aspect it's a bit lacking. But it's one of the things that makes me choose Ezoic over other ad networks because of tools like this.